It's Saturday, it's the last day of November, it's a bit cold. Of course there's a car going past. And I'm getting a head start on Vlogtober. Last year Caroline had done it, had a bit of a head start, so she recorded a video and then uploaded it the following day. I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm going to do the same today. And at the moment I'm on my way to the local craft shop. I've done my fabric shopping, I'm on the way to the supermarket, but because the light is going to have gone by the time I get home, I thought I'd stop off in the local graveyard and show you the fabric I bought, because of course, why not? Unfortunately, the shop itself is relocating at the end of December, I think just before Christmas time. It's located in a shop unit which isn't accessible to wheelchairs. There have been people parking in the driveway, which means that customers can't get through to the car park, which is turning away trade. So it's going to be put online on an interim basis, but the people that run the shop are trying to find an alternative, whether they can do a pop-up shop or go and sell in a local church hall or something like that. There is video. I think I've shown you. Yeah, let's pretend I've shown you the video by this point. There was also a very cute little dog called Charlie, but as I was about to take photos or videos of him running about and just being generally bonkers, there was another lady came in with her daughter, and whilst I have no problem taking photographs or video of other people's dogs, I will draw the line at other people's children. You know, child protection, etc, etc. So there is no video of Charlie, but he was a very cute, very inquisitive, very happy dog, wanting lots and lots of attention. There was another dog there as well, whose name I didn't get, who was much more timid, ex-rescue dog, who sounded like he had been treated pretty badly. It's not fun. He did let me say hello to him briefly, but he wanted to say hello for about 30 seconds and that was it, that was his limit. So fabric. So some of these fabrics I've seen online, but I wanted to go and see them in real life just to see how the image matched up. And I'm kind of glad I did. So the one I saw, which is non-Christmassy, is this one. God, I'm going to look weird doing this. Black with white sheep. Now I thought the sheep from the video, or from the pictures online, sorry, I thought the sheep were a lot smaller, but they're not. I still think that will make a pretty decent project bag though. So there's that one. The other one I saw online, which I really liked as well, is this one. Which is the Christmas jumpers. So very cool. Again, quite a large print pattern, but that I think I was more aware of. Then I saw on the remnant table this one. It's penguins. I've got some red polycotton which make a nice liner. And again, penguins. I love penguins. They're probably my favourite bird. There was a TV programme called Penguin Spy in the Huddle a few years ago, which was narrated by David Tennant. Oh my word, it was amazing. I didn't like penguins until then. Now I love them. Shaky phone. The other one I saw, which I really, really liked, which wasn't on the shopping list, was this one. Very Scandi inspired. And again, I've got some lime green, which would make a nice lining for that. You know, she says like she's going to do anything with this. You know as well as I do, these are going to stay in my fabric stash for goodness knows how long, until I dig them out and do something with them. So those four were £9.25 in total. So the sheep was a metre of fabric, the Christmas jumpers was a metre of fabric, the Scandi one was a metre of fabric, and the other one I'm not entirely sure how much it was lengthwise. but all of that for less than a tenner. And then as I was going to pay, I saw this one in the fat rolls for £1. So yeah, 5 different fabrics, all for £10.25, which I think is actually pretty good going. So I've walked through this graveyard quite a few times because it's on the route from our flat to the local supermarket, but I've never sat on that particular bench before. But the benches that are along the route that I usually use are the same route as pretty much everybody else uses, so I would have been disturbed. But actually it's quite nice seeing a little bit of a different part of the graveyard from the bits I normally see. I'm not sure the oldest grave here, but apparently somewhere, which I think about there. Yeah, once I'd worked out which ways my hands was going, but somewhere in that direction is a grave belonging to a hero of the American Civil War, apparently. I did try walking and talking, but it just ended up very bumpy, and I don't want to give people seasickness. Supermarket was not fun. It was busy. People were kind of not really paying attention to where they were going, where other people were going, trying to push through the gaps, because obviously their shopping is far more important than anybody else. And once you navigate all of that, it was a 2-year-old having a tantrum, which was really fun. And it's only going to get worse as we get closer to Christmas. So I'm going to go home, have a cup of tea, probably have some cake. Yeah, if you can hear that in the back, that's parrots. Yeah, go and have a piece of cake, maybe, and do some stuff. The kind of stuff that needs doing stuff. So it's fair to say, today didn't start out as planned. This morning there was a Santa Dash at our local park, which I was going to go along and cheer on and, yeah, get some footage and, feel festive and that. Woke up with a headache. That's not unusual for me. Felt queasy. That's not unusual for me because of the medications I take in the evening. Had some paracetamol because headache. And then a few minutes later was throwing everything up. So I spent most of this morning in bed asleep. I've now got up and had some lunch. To be completely honest, I just want to go back to bed again. So, yay, festive. So I left the house, officially left the house. Admittedly, it was only as far as the recycling bins outside, and it's cold, but I have left the house. I've got spaghetti bolognese for dinner this evening. I've been watching a bit of David Attenborough, and then after that going back to bed, I think. Sleep is good. So what was the biggest clove of garlic I've ever seen in my life was also the last one that our garlic press used. A bit of plastic went flying across the kitchen, hit the back wall, nearly hit my husband. So yeah, bye-bye garlic press, you have served me well for nearly 20 years. It's just gone 9 o'clock. I've come back to bed because I just feel like I want to sleep. My suspicion is I'll fall asleep and wake up at my normal bedtime and then not be able to go back to sleep because that's what happened in the past. Or else I'm going to need to wake up and go to the loo because of all the water I've been drinking today, but whatever. It's fine.